actually anything. It's the podcast that's actually about anything. Now today I have two guests, Chris Buss and Anthony Cow. Now, it's actually kind of funny. We went to the same high school, but we didn't meet each other there.
No, we didn't.
No. It's funny, yeah. Me and Cali are in the same class, and like I met him maybe like sophomore year, and then I started hanging out with like a few other mutual friends and whatnot. Yeah, and we literally, and then I just started to know him throughout like high school, and then so how did you guys meet then? Through that?
We must have met.
I feel like I met you through Chris though.
We must have met through Chris and his friends.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. This is Chris's place, and it's very nice. You know, he set it up for us. You know, for the podcast here, the nice setting. We got the tree, we got Appa, we got Bob Marley quote there, and it's a very. There's paintings all over, which you can't really see right now.
Yeah,
but,
I literally just like did art and just put it like all over
you
the
drew
walls.
a lot of these, right?
Yeah, just like might as well just put them over my
What about
wall.
the one down there?
Cover the holes.
The fox one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually given to me by somebody, interestingly enough. Yeah, there was like a few that like I've gotten from like people too, so. Yeah, I mean.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, do a little art.
You know, Chris and I, we went to Comic-Con about,
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, it's not going on this year because of COVID, which is awful.
Well, everything's been ruined by COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, pretty much.
Just about everything.
But honestly,
Chris got some nice posters
oh my god.
from Comic-Con.
I was like geeking out.
Amazing.
I had no
place,
idea
right?
it would be that kind of experience.
I need to go.
There was like so many
never
people.
I wanted to.
It's so fucking cool.
I met Aang, like, he literally would be Aang in real life, like if it was a live action movie. I was
Oh,
so
that
impressed.
guy's cosplay was
Yeah,
amazing.
It was insane.
Yeah.
You have pictures,
Oh,
so
shit.
I mean, I'm sure someone could find them.
You got it. It's literally the perfect place to bring your camera.
Didn't somebody come on like a giant motorcycle or something? Like,
I think
you know,
so.
we were walking up the street and he was in like a Batman costume or something. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, that was Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Oh, I've seen your pictures. Yeah, that's
People
right.
go all
That's
out,
right.
dude. There was one year, I think it was the year we went. I saw Finn. You know, the guy from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he
really?
brought like an actual dog, and it was so funny.
That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Was it a white dog though? Like
it
in
was
the show?
well,
oh no,
Finn
he's
is like yellowish.
Yeah,
it was kind of. It almost like for the closest he could have
Oh my
gotten
God,
to
yeah.
it was pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you can't
Yeah.
go wrong with like going all out like that. Honestly,
Why
I've
not?
never cosplayed,
Yeah.
but like honestly, I got a little inspired. Like it might be fun to like cosplay.
Just
I don't know.
role play.
Yeah.
Yeah, like go to like an event like that and just be like, take pictures with people. Because honestly, that's what like
fun.
I did. I was like, can I take a picture with you, dude? You're so cool.
Yes.
It's like literally it.
Exactly. You know, they actually just canceled. What are they not canceling nowadays? But the
Yeah.
Halloween parade. Just very
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah.
Dude, when I
Do you remember when
so
we
much
went?
fun. you
Yeah.
know.
Oh
my god, wait, didn't we go together?
No, he was there.
Oh my god.
I was there. Yeah.
Yes,
You made a
yes.
podcast.
That was,
Oh,
a
no, you did a
vlog,
vlog.
I
Yeah.
did.
We
was
went
mad
to
fun.
I think we went into like Soho, so like it was like turn obviously. Like, everything's just like it's like there's people like just everywhere. It's like it was such a fun experience. So.
You know, they may
That was
cancel all
spooky.
these things, but Halloween itself, they shouldn't cancel. I mean,
I'm trying
it's
to think
literally
like
the perfect.
yeah,
It's gonna
Oh.
happen anyway.
but like
People
how's it
wearing
gonna happen? I
masks,
mean,
a lot
we're
of
going back.
vandals.
stuff.
Yeah.
You're wearing gloves. You're wearing like costumes.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone got to get
Yeah.
like a Halloween costume that has a mask, so it's like chill. Like there's no questions about
Right,
it. You know?
right.
It's just like that works. Like
Mhm.
Probably a lot of vandals going on too.
yeah, I guess it's like
Right.
always
This
Halloween
year.
fun, honestly. But
So
yeah,
you know, guys,
No,
today
no.
is and I just realized I didn't even know September 10th, and it's
Yeah.
National Suicide Day, like preventing. You know,
Wow.
yeah,
and
It is.
I had no, you know, I didn't notice in the past.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did that inscription. You had to make that mark, the apostrophe.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
semicolon,
what that is,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Yeah,
Semicolon.
yeah. So people get those as
National.
tattoos too,
Yeah.
which is nice.
That's why it's like always
I
I
did
feel
that.
like important to like always like text your even if your homies or friends or whatever like don't like text you back sometimes it's
Right.
like reach
You
out to
never
them
know,
again.
man.
Yeah.
Just even
Of
saying hi to
course.
somebody, even walking on the street,
It makes
just
all the
saying
difference.
what's up
in
to
their
some
world.
stranger, you might make someone's day.
Yeah, it's like I
Absolutely,
forgot the name
yeah.
of the theory, but it's like something. It's basically just as like every single person in the world like has like their own like complete like experience,
Dude, 100%.
and it's like you can
yeah.
never like
100%.
fully like view it from their perspective.
Very
You know?
subjective.
It's really
It is.
yeah.
But it's
very
also
interesting.
shared.
Try to be friends, everybody. You know?
You know,
It's
when
a
I
shared
was,
collective of
Yeah.
consciousness.
when I was a bit
everyone.
younger,
Yeah.
even in like in high school, there's times where I thought about it, man. You know,
Yeah,
even,
definitely.
even like I don't want to say like
everyone has their lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say like recently, but just
of course,
even over the past year, sometimes it just comes in the back of my head, and I just think about it. Not that I would ever do it, but it's just
I feel like it's natural as like humans to have like very like low, points. It happens.
Yeah,
but it's always good.
Makes you stronger in a way.
But
sometimes. Yeah.
That's why it's always good to like go outside, like go see somebody.
So you gotta have good support groups,
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta have your friends with
gotta know people.
I've thought about it many times.
It's easy in Staten Island. It's very easy to.
The fact that we're still here, it means something.
It does. When you have people around you that care about you and want the best for you, and you know it, makes everything makes it all worth it.
Now I want to talk to you guys. Since this whole virus thing has been going on, how's your lives been? Keeping up with your jobs. Chris, you.
Oh yeah, I could definitely talk about.
Tell us, what do you do?
Yeah. So I'm a para. So like I work for like
in Manhattan
in the schools. Oh no, it's actually in Staten Island. But
it is in Staten.
So I work in Staten Island, and I mean I originally last year when like I was like working, like it just like all the kids just had to like go home, and like it was interesting because like we had to do it like remotely, It's like really like it was kind of like futuristic remotely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean like and like now like schools we're just trying to like I guess just like make it safe, get back on the roll, see what happens, It's
you see that unfortunately that's one of those jobs where you're
very close to people.
Right,
it's not to be like
that's the nature of it.
Yeah.
Social.
So
it is a social thing.
And Anthony here, he's a pretty great musician. You play
guitar? What's been going on, man?
Yeah. I play guitar, bass. I sing also.
Play a little guitar.
Play a little piano.
Really not.
You can play piano.
Yeah,
cool,
I messed around with it. Yeah, nice. I'll play anything you give me.
I mean, you went to like school, man. Like, I mean, like, talk to us about that a little bit.
Yeah, what was the school?
I went to SAE Institute in New York.
Oh yeah.
It's a school for audio engineering.
Purely for music.
Purely for like sound and music technology.
Word, that's
and it was
awesome.
It was a great experience. I learned a lot coming out of there.
That's awesome.
Meeting a lot of people, I still keep in touch with.
I feel like the teachers must be like super cool people. Like
my
you know
teachers
what I mean?
were so
like to teach audio engineering. Like you have a history of like music and like art and like it's like
so many
another cool like art style.
I took
a music style.
I took a music technology class when I went to college, and I took about like 2 or 3 classes as a minor. It was a minor.
Oh,
that's cool.
That. So I probably actually took more. I remember having about 2 teachers, 2 different, and and they were both like great, like good overall, funny guys, and just I did learn like a decent amount.
When you get the right teacher, you know what I mean. Like everyone's like different, so it's just like like you find the right teacher, and it's like really like a cool experience.
When you're actually learning about something you
want
care
about,
fucking actually,
then
you're gonna pay more attention and you're gonna pick it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I still try to like read online and like keep up with stuff. You know what I mean? Just because I'm not in school, I mean I can read. See what's going on.
You shouldn't leave school not wanting to still learn.
No, it definitely got me interested in like a lot of topics that like I never like thought about in like the ways it taught me. You know what I mean? So it was definitely interesting. Like, so
I kind of miss being at school sometimes.
Of course.
In a way,
experience. It's definitely nice
and living.
It's definitely a good experience to like go to like a school, like learn something. Like you definitely
still hang out with friends from college, and I was like, I started there. Wow.
Yeah, maybe a couple of mine.
I was a freshman. Chris got this at Comic-Con.
Oh my god,
when we went?
Yeah, I was looking at it when you mentioned it, but I was like, should I bring it up?
Yeah, no, you got it, man. Chris and I, we love this show, and unfortunately,
it's such a great show.
We were so excited, for this whole Netflix live action thing that we're gonna do.
Don't even make me upset. No.
It sounded a little far-fetched, because, we got the movie, and that was ass.
And wasn't good. I agree with that.
But the directors, the writers of the cartoon were gonna make this Netflix series, and then they just
I was so excited, dude. Like, I could just imagine, like, with the same writing and like storytelling that those writers put into that show, like if it could be like live action, like done really well and like not like weird,
and get it like good casting.
Because like you ever see like a cool like animation, and then like you like watch like the live action adaptation, and you're just like, what is going on? Like sometimes cartoon shit doesn't translate well to like live action. It depends.
Well, Disney's been trying to do this for the past like years
the empire
now.
of
they're gonna
do
it with with all of them eventually. Like not all the.
You mean like just like.
The classics have been remade yet for live action,
true.
so that they plan on doing it with every single one.
Mulan.
I heard Mulan. I heard it wasn't that good.
No,
I heard about it. Really?
I heard it wasn't that great. Like,
Who told you? Who told you? I need to know.
Just like YouTubers, you know, like
movie
reviewers and stuff.
You know what? It costs like $30. It costs like $30 on Disney Plus or something like that. Right?
Oh, you can't even just. It's not even.
No, I mean you can't go to theaters. I mean, obviously,
no,
but
right. It was
so I think they do it on Disney, but
Disney
I mean
Plus.
that. I guess since we haven't seen the movie, but the original movie is a fantastic story.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
like my dad showed me that when
Such
I was like really young. Like it was super like interesting. Like my dad would show me all these like, and I was like, wow, this is like interesting for my dad to like to choose. You know, like it was a super good movie though. Good action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Disney does it right. Like, Disney sometimes hits hard, you know? I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm like a Disney person, but like, I definitely like appreciate like Disney.
I do like Disney Plus, but I'm kind of good with Netflix for now, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, half the animes I watch on Netflix and like documentaries and that show we're watching, Explain. That show is interesting. Yeah.
You know, going back to the Avatar series, supposedly the reason why they canceled it was because I think Netflix wanted to take the show and make it a little more violent.
Yeah,
and the writers were like, "Well, no, you know, it has tons of action. Sure, it has emotion and drama.
Of course, yeah, I was gonna say that's action,
but it's not really supposed to be.
Maybe they want to give it more
violent,
like an anime aesthetic, like like killing and like
very
more like
gory,
and
violent.
Right. Yeah, like, even though they're getting hit with boulders and all these things, like they're not really getting their arms broken or their faces destroyed.
That was an interesting point about Avatar. Like, I definitely appreciate, like, I'll definitely watch content where like people get killed. It's part of the story. I get it, but like, I definitely like appreciate in Avatar how like like people definitely like get hurt and like people like do die in the show, but it's nothing like on camera.
Right, because it wasn't Nickelodeon. It wasn't Nickelodeon show after all. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just to like not talk about Avatar for like 3 hours, but like Legend of Korra was definitely like maybe an example of it getting a bit more like adult. You know what I mean? There was definitely like more adult topics, like more like adult relationships. Definitely, I mean that series was crazy. I didn't realize it was so big,
and that was pretty scary.
Yeah, they do that in the original with that episode
they do,
Katara, but like it's cool
they
how
more into this show.
I know Amon and that whole story. There's like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But either way, oh my god. Yeah, you can like get me talking about Avatar for like ever, whatever. I mean, like I tattooed Appa on my leg.
Oh yeah, you do have that.
Not myself, but like I literally did it in like a kitchen. Pole? No, he had like a little like gun. You know what I mean? And I was in I was in someone's house and like I was like 19 at the time, and this kid was like 16. This kid like I stayed with, and this kid Butters, and he like came over and like tattooed me, and like it was just like he went over a few times and like. It stayed surprisingly like that very well, Don't diss like local tattooers, right?
Yeah, no, of course.
Sometimes they can really like pull it off.
As soon as you said Butters, I thought of South Park.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, is South Park coming back this year?
I'm not sure.
They should because like
honestly,
they have so much material now to go off of.
Because honestly, at this point, like they need to keep going. Like they have so much content. So. I mean,
there's so much to talk about.
I'm trying to think similar shows like Family Guy, like
great.
The Simpsons, like so many episodes. Like The Simpsons is just like is longer than like most animes, which is like a weird thing to say, right?
Yeah, basically, cartoons.
It's like
dude, it's like 900 episodes or something. Like it's probably more. I don't even. It's been going on for 20 years, so I guess it's just like
more than 20.
One of those things.
Crazy. Let's talk about the reboot culture of movies nowadays.
That is interesting.
There is so
many. Hit me with your favorites and hit me with your
restarts.
worst. I'm trying to think. Like.
Okay, how many movies have been redone, restarted? The story completely changes from the original content,
which could be good, but sometimes it's not good. I see what you're saying. Like, because for example, like I watched this show. It's on Netflix. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but it's called Shiva and the Power of the Princesses or something.
No.
I don't think so.
It's like it's a really good show, but it's from a show in the 70s, which is like if you know the character He-Man, I'm sure.
Yes.
You guys, yeah. Like she's involved in that universe or something. Okay. But like it's definitely like, and the show now is like definitely is a more interesting, I think, story like personally than the original, but. Give me some examples, man.
It really depends. Well, I mean, of course, the whole Marvel thing with all the restarts and reboots. And
there is a lot of Marvel movies. Yeah.
Spider-Man got the most reboots, technically.
Origin stories.
Oh my god, Spider-Man has a lot. I mean, like, I definitely think Spider-Man's like a cool super. Like that was one of the first superhero movies I watched.
I like all the Spider-Man movies, except maybe for.
I don't think I've seen all of them, but tell me
Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with
Andrew
Garfield. That was a little.
I like the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah, I do,
like
and
those.
I love Tom Holland.
Oh yeah,
the Tom Holland one.
like where he's in like New York
I love
City
the Marvel
basically,
movies,
and
you guys
like
know that.
there's some good actors in that movie. Say
No,
it again. Sorry.
of course.
No, I was just saying, no, I love the Marvel movies. They're just so well done.
Well,
I
there's
think
a
like
lot of
Tony
it.
Stark was literally like the best casting they could have done.
Honestly,
for
he's
Robert
a
Downey
tremendous actor.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
You
Really
can't
is,
deny
man.
it.
No.
I can't. You know, you really
The
can't.
guy's been
deny
through a
it.
lot. Knows how to act.
Yeah, he has been through a lot. Like he, you know, like he was like
Yeah, he
because
used to be a drug addict.
Yeah, he was a famous
Yes, he
actor, and then
was.
he like came back. Like it's like pretty successful. Like
Pretty motivated.
good personality. Like Iron Man
Yeah.
was good.
Iron
I don't
Man
know
was
about
good.
Iron Man 3 was
Three?
like I don't know if it
It was-
hit me
it
the
was
same,
alright.
but I
Yeah,
appreciated
I
it.
agree.
I appreciate
I mean, you
it.
know, it finished the series. It's alright. You know, what do you do?
The thing is
But-
that even horror movies and action movies, it's like a lot of reboots and.
Oh my god!
What else?
Tell us
TV
tell us some
shows.
horror because I know you watch a lot of horror.
Yeah,
There's
'cause I was
really a
saying
lot.
it before chapter 1 and
The
2.
It, right?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I
I've
like
seen,
them.
I've
I
seen
thought they
part
were
of
good.
it.
It was
It's
alright.
interesting.
Yeah, it was
right?
good.
I'm not the biggest, you know, guys. I need to get more into like horror, like genre. Like
This.
I watch a lot of like I watch definitely a lot of cut TV that's like a little like you know like
Oh, they just
definitely killing people and shit. But I don't really watch
Yeah.
like horror ish like shit.
I like a lot more thriller and psychological.
they did
I guess.
a sequel
same.
to The Shining.
No, that's
Did they?
weird.
Yeah, it
Is
just
it
came
good?
out. It
Oh,
just
you-
came out like last year. It was
That's
called
what I mean.
Did you see it?
Doctor's Sleep or something.
That's
no,
what
I
I
didn't
mean,
see
though.
it, but
You know what? I just
You need more original ideas.
it's
you know,
hard
local
to yeah.
artists and filmmakers.
You need to like have a new. You have to have an original spin on the old idea. I don't mind if you do like the same idea, but like if you do it in like a different way that like you know because sometimes
It should
you
enhance-
have a good basically
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really don't see much originality
like Teen Titans.
And if
like,
it is,
has, like
it's
two
very-
series.
oh
you know,
yeah.
or
I heard
it's
a lot of people like
derivative.
the newest
you know.
series, but I watched the original
Teen Titans Go?
Titans. Yeah, I, never
I didn't
seen
like it. I didn't like it
Yeah.
too much.
I didn't like
Too-
it.
No,
maybe
because
it's
the
too
original was
goofy.
more.
It was too goofy, childish.
The other one
Yeah.
had better character.
The original was like
development and
dark.
a story.
It was.
bro. Yeah, I
All
was
of
into
those
it.
WB11.
Yeah, that was lit on Saturday
Cartoons.
mornings.
That
We're
show,
all dark.
even though that show
like,
isn't
pretty
like
dark.
isn't you know like that show's very much like an anime. Like it's like all these
It
like, crazy
is,
superheroes
in a
like
way.
do this whole storyline
Basically.
like super cool. Like that was like even before like I watched stuff like that. Like I watched that show and I was like, well, this is like super crazy. Like it freaked me out. I was younger. I was like,
Yes.
whoa.
Cowardly was also very dark.
Courage the
Oh
Cowardly.
my
Courage the
god, yeah,
Cowardly.
it kind of was.
Dude, that show is like alright.
very.
Tell me that like that'd be
disturbing.
the worst like live action. Imagine Courage the Cowardly Dog live action.
That would be kind of crazy.
No way.
I
I
don't
thought you were
know,
gonna say
man.
like you like seen it. I was like, whoa, don't tell me.
No, imagine. I
Someone
don't know
out
how they would do
there-
it. I don't want to though. I don't know, man.
Because what they could do is like they can have like a like live action like movie, but just have him as like an animated character. You know what I
They
mean?
even kind of made SpongeBob live action. That like
Dude, SpongeBob took like
the
a
latest
weird
movies,
spin.
he's like
Yeah, it
there's
did.
like actual people with them now, and like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny though? You know, like I think
It's
the original
cool, it's
SpongeBob, who was that actor who was like SpongeBob rode on his back? He was like on
Oh.
a ship. Do you remember that? That is the funniest moment. What's his name? Come on. Ugh. I think we have.
No,
No,
he's
wait.
from the beach. That beach show.
Oh, it's like an old beach show.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, David Hasselhoff.
Yes,
Yes.
David Hasselhoff
Dude,
from what's the
He
name?
literally is like a robot, like his arms like unhinged, and he's
Yeah,
like he like
ridiculous.
flies in the water. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, that movie came out in 2006 or something.
I know, dude.
Oh my God.
Facts.
I miss
No.
all those old days. Like Nickelodeon was
Yeah.
like really awesome. Drake and Josh
Yeah.
are
Drake
like
and
one of my
Josh was a
favorite
great
shows.
show,
Oh,
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Drake and Josh is so funny.
I
No,
know.
yeah,
Dan
they
Schneider was a,
Yeah.
you know, I
Dan
heard it was a
Schneider,
little
yeah, yeah.
weird, but
But yeah,
he's-
good original ideas.
yeah, like I liked. What else did he? He did all those kind of show. Like I think he did Zoe 101 and like Harley and all those.
Was it
too.
a one? That was like the first show like I've seen that was kind of just like a hella show about just like
It was like the best
Drama,
fucking
yeah.
college ever. Like,
yeah,
really,
it was cool.
Is
Like
that
I
real?
liked it.
No.
I don't know if I could watch it now and
Very
be like
scripted.
this was entertaining, but like at the time,
It
like
was
there's certain
fun.
shows
Yeah,
when
it
you're
was
younger
fun.
you're super into and you
Oh,
go back
100%,
and you're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why did I watch this shit?
Because
But
when
it's
you're
always
younger,
nice when you do like them.
I
You go
agree.
back.
I
I'm
like
trying to think
Rocket
of-
Power a lot. Too.
Rocket Power is great,
That was
too.
cool.
Wait, what is Rocket Power?
Skaters.
Skaters. You know,
Oh my god, yeah, the guy with like the
Otto,
red
Surfers.
hair.
Otto, yeah.
Squid. Sam.
Yeah, that probably got a lot of kids into like skating and shit. It was
Oh,
so
yeah,
fun to be
probably.
Mad Gnarly in California. Like
Yeah.
that was me when I went to like LA. Like I was fucking like I
Where'd you
saw
go?
like the Venice Beach skate park. I went to a few places, but I went to the Venice Beach skate park. Venice Beach, and
That's
it
dope.
was so cool. Like I definitely was not like hardcore enough to like go into the bowl mad hard, but like I was like trying to like skate a little bit of it. It was just cool to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I literally saw like skaters that were on Instagram. I was like, oh, like
Yeah, I wanna
fanning,
travel.
like, But yeah, where have you guys been? Like, tell me, like.
Oh well,
LA was fun, but
my senior. I know. I kind of want to like move out there maybe one day. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm sort of
it's on
interested.
fire right now. LA,
in the future,
actually.
I mean, not right this second.
Well, not LA, but California's on fire.
Yeah, dude. You see the pictures? It's like red.
Yeah, it's
like a horror
scary.
movie, dude.
Did you hear all those campers got stuck in the forest while they were
about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
They had to jump in the water because
Wait,
the surrounding land
Homes, wildlife, everything.
Dude, that's like a cool. That's like a horrible event, but would be like a great like movie. You know what I mean?
They
like,
were actually driving out of the forest.
I'm probably gonna make a movie after this fucking dramatic ass fucking year.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's
2020. Let it be known, it will be remembered.
But where do you guys want to go after COVID? So like, what's the next like?
Well, yeah, that's where I went before. I went to Hawaii.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
Italy,
you mentioned it. Yeah.
They were both like school trips at St. Peter's. You guys.
I didn't go on it, but I heard it was like definitely cool from like other people. I mean, obviously it's Hawaii. I mean, like camping out there.
We went for like
you could be like a little homeless and like there and just like chill and have a great time. Like,
you're with your whole classmates. It was really.
But it's expensive to like to fly over there and live there.
It's a good time. Yeah.
My first time ever going to a strip club was out there.
Really?
Oh yeah, interesting.
Overrated. A bit.
How was it though?
A little. It was fun. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's not like something I guess
it's an experience just like you like see so much. I don't even care either.
Go a couple times. Yeah, I mean I've done that.
It's kind of like a big tease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess that's like.
That's the point.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know. I'm just not into it.
I've been to Aruba.
Ooh, all right.
I've been to Aruba last year. It was amazing.
Nice.
I was in the water.
That shit's magic.
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas.
So relaxing.
That Atlantis hotel is gorgeous.
What?
Oh wow.
What is that like, dude? I feel like that's like it's like a movie.
It literally does feel like Atlantis, as if like
no, I believe you.
Like it just came above sea.
That was a good.
It's really fucking
movie,
cool.
honestly.
That was a good movie.
Because we were talking about like cartoons. Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
I know.
You think that was the name? The guy with the like monocles, like those like glasses. It is a good story. I mean,
do you remember?
Story,
remember Treasure Planet?
Dude, I was thinking.
I don't think I've ever seen
that.
Yo, we should watch it later.
Same
concept.
Is it?
No, it's from the same people who made Atlantis.
I was thinking because you know what's funny. I was thinking about it earlier because like we never like they were that scene where they're on the pirate ships like in the sky.
Yes, it's so cool.
I forgot the whole like
the animation.
Sometimes we never have things make you feel, but you don't like we never like any of the storyline. Like I have no idea.
They went to go find treasure, in space.
I wish,
it was pretty cool.
Those would be cool movies to do a live action.
That's an original idea.
I mean, Star Wars definitely like has hit it with a few definitely good side.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say I like every single Star Wars, but I definitely am a fan. Like, I definitely like the universe.
The trilogy was like
thing,
okay.
The newest trilogy. Give me your thoughts. I got some thoughts. So hit me with. How do you feel about this?
Like
I'm
good,
so
but not
well kept up with it.
Like good, but not great. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Had its faults. Yeah, I think it could have been a lot better.
But Rogue One was a solid movie. I'll say that.
Rogue One's good.
But the one where Luke just randomly at the end of the movie just decided to just like travel from his planet and like destroy like the enemy.
Yeah,
I was kind of like
been
what?
There. Like I know that was
Leia
like
just
a cowardly move. You know?
And like Leia kind of just I felt like just randomly was just like I have incredible powers and like just they didn't even like mention it. Like it's just kind of happened. She was like flying out the window and like glowing. I was like, I mean, okay, I guess. It just felt like a bad way to like end it. Like let me just end it real quick.
Yeah.
But I didn't see Han Solo, so
I didn't either.
I'm not really like into the movies now. I got so invested in watching that The Mandalorian, and I just talked about it.
I need to see it.
It's on Disney Plus. Like, I can find like a friend that has it or something.
Yeah, I think Izzy.
It's coming back next month, and it's a really good show. Baby Yoda's fucking.
It's a great character.
Baby Yoda is fucking cute. I don't know anything about why there's a Baby Yoda. Can you give me like a little like just like why like what's the character about? Like
well, you see, I don't think people are calling it Baby Yoda because it looks like Yoda,
but it's probably not Yoda.
But it's not.
It's like
it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be taking place years before that new trilogy took.
Yeah, like it's before like it's
right,
like
and Yoda's already like older or maybe dead by then. So this is just like another.
It's kind of like a Knights of the Old Republic story, like yeah.
It's good, yeah. And
I gotta check it out.
He's not to like spoil too much, but like the baby has kind of like saved
like them,
the Mandalorian's life
honestly,
quite a few times. You know,
I love
where Disney turns up.
I love the folklore within Star Wars.
Yeah, no, it's based off a lot of like folklore, just like this world's
just
folklore,
like the
obviously,
movie.
You know, like,
the story just continues and continues.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Guys, I really appreciate the live actions they've been doing with video game interpretations. You know, like they just did it with The Witcher, you know, on Netflix.
I've seen a few episodes. It looks like an interesting story.
Yeah, and I want to see more of that.
Looks
You know,
cool
like
too.
they did
More
Lara
The Witcher.
Croft. They did the Resident Evils, which were okay. But they should do more of that. Like I think they're trying to bring Uncharted to life, and then
Uncharted. Okay,
yeah.
I actually I played that a few times.
I would like God of War.
It's kind of an Indiana Jones-ish kind of like stick. You know what I mean? Like he's like an adventurer kind of, and he's like going through like the jungle. And, doing shit. Yeah. It's like
I like that vibe.
What
Indiana Jones.
What are the video games?
That's another.
You like?
Did you say?
To be honest with you, I really wasn't really into video games when I was younger. Like I know, like in high school, like everyone was like Call of Duty and like all this shit. And everyone like Black Ops came out, and everyone like
I was all
pants,
into it.
Like, no, yeah, I mean, it's a cool game.
Right.
I just wasn't really into shooter games, but
yeah.
there's definitely some games like I've played that like are like cool. But like I used to play like Modern Warfare 2, and like
that was a good game.
But like it was for like a short time period. It's something with me. I'm like not like as into as other people, but I think it's cool when they like. You know, have like all these cool storylines and arcs in it.
That's what it is, right? It's all about the story.
Yeah, it's a video game is just a story.
And the gameplay also has to play into the storyline very well.
Yeah, exactly.
And the voice actors also play a role, of course.
Right. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Sometimes you get like weird voice actors and you're just like, this doesn't really like fit person.
Oh, they kind of just did it with Sonic too, more or less. It was like a story they just made for the movie. It wasn't based off of like, but
tell me the debate about. I know there was something about how the original the original like style of it was like so different from like what they were gonna do. And then they changed it back because they were like it's like
they made it a more like classic looking Sonic, and before
it's probably better because you know there's those fans who are just like mad upset at it.
People like when it was that original design, people were even just with the movie itself, like not even with the design, people thought that movie was gonna be awful.
Oh yeah,
but it was actually good. Like I liked it.
It was
the last movie I saw in the theaters. You know, the theaters are still fucking closed.
Dude, I'm trying to think. What was the last movie I saw?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Cool.
I can't even think about the last thing I've seen. Honestly,
last movie I saw.
I saw The Gentleman. That was really good.
The Gentleman.
With Guy Ritchie.
You saw The Joker too.
I saw The Joker.
Yeah, The Joker
back in October.
was amazing.
I did see it. That was a great movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was like there's parts of it that were a little strange, but I thought the overall story was like pretty like interesting story.
It is.
Yeah,
it was
pretty good.
Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job acting. The story was awesome. I like that origin of the Joker, where
it's good that he has an
different story. But that's
focus
what we're talking
less on
about.
Baddie and focus on Joker.
I'm excited to see Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Do you think it'll play into it?
Yes.
I don't think so. No,
I think it's a good pick.
It could.
It's not a bad pick.
I mean,
I think it's good.
He's a different kind of Spider.
He's a good actor.
Spider. He's a kind of Batman. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
he's, because he was like, I'm not a big fan of Twilight, but he was good in Twilight. He's a good actor.
He has other roles.
I'm sure. I don't see a lot of his movies.
He was in Harry Potter. He played
shit, yeah, you're right.
Cedric Diggory.
Yes.
Oh.
I kind of wish he was in another movie too. Like him getting killed off was kind of fucked up. But unless it happened in the books, which I can't argue with that.
I'm pretty sure it did. I only read the first 3, so I couldn't even tell you. But
I gotta read
some. I gotta read some books later. I haven't read like a book in like a while. Like I'll read like comics.
I'm trying to get back
and, like
into
watch a lot of TV, but like
reading is good.
So do you guys like Lord of the Rings too? Or?
Yeah,
dude,
Lord of the Rings is awesome.
Yeah, man. It's funny. My dad showed me Lord of the Rings when I was like really young. Like I didn't read the books until college probably, but I was like obsessed with those movies. Like I would sit there and like watch them and be like, "Let's kill the orcs!" Like, I was like, "Yeah." Like it's honestly that story like is amazing in the fact that Tolkien like created a universe. Like every fantasy thing you like see today is like low key based off of like what Tolkien did. Like definitely a great story, but yeah.
Yeah, it really it's very time consuming if you
yes it is.
But
even
it's
as a
worth
kid,
it. It's worth it.
But as a kid, you dive into these worlds, and it like really opens up your mind, your imagination.
Yeah,
as a child, you see this or you read it, you're like, wow,
dude. What I watch now is like low-key based off like arcs and stuff and stories that are involved in like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I kind of wish you could be like a part of those like adventures and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you really want to be. It pulls you in like really well. Like
that's
I love when stories like make you like really feel like like I guess you can relate to it. Like in a way. It's like
you would want to relate to it.
Yeah, like you want to like
be a part of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I kind of liked The Hobbit a little bit more. If I'm being honest.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I like those original, the towers. The second one.
The Two Towers. That's a great
Yeah.
story. But honestly, The Hobbit though, like
it was
from a book, yeah, exactly. It's the prequel.
Oh, you read it
before Fellowship of the Ring. Yes, yeah. So yeah, I read The Hobbit, and like it really is like the prequel. Like it definitely like, it's just like gives you like all these like references and like talks about Bilbo and about like how he obtained this ring and everything. But it's like a side story, but like it leads into like what the Lord of the Rings like becomes.
Right.
And but the movies like. They kind of like extended it and made it like way longer and added like a whole movie that was
too
like
much, right?
Yeah, like the whole
the
whole last movie, the third one, like I think it's called Battle of the Five Armies, but they just like it's based off one page of like the book, which is interesting, yeah, because Tolkien wasn't as much into like fighting as the movies are, but obviously they want a big
they want a dramatic
effect,
of
course. It's a movie. You gotta add or take away.
The original Lord of the Rings were all like war movies, so I guess they wanted to have the same thing.
Of course, yeah. You want to hit those fans. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's like part of like that Star Wars kind of conversation where the story and like it continues and like the folklore of the universe. It's
as much as you want.
That's what dude.
That's what pulls you in.
Exactly. I appreciate like a good like 2-3 season, like 12 episodes each kind of show. Because sometimes it's like nice to just be have like just get it over. It's not too much content, but like it gets a powerful message.
Right.
But I feel like there's like a different kind of feeling when like you've watched like shows that have like 300 episodes that have like 10 books or stuff like that. Like you get so much into these characters, like you know so much about them that like when things happen, you feel their like memories, like how they would feel. That's how I feel about a lot of like anime I watch and stuff. Like I've been watching like Gintama and like stuff and like Gintama, Dr. Stone, and like it's just so cool that like the story like continues and like it's cool when you like watch something and it's like you're up with it. You know what I mean? Like you watch it every week or you read it every week.
Right.
You appreciate it more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I recently have been doing stuff like that. I usually watch shows like after they're like already out, but like it's cool when you like watch it with it. You kind of like grow with the story,
Exactly.
Because sometimes I just binge and it's just like
Disney Plus kind of introduced that weekly thing. Where a new series like Mandalorian for instance. You can't just watch it all in one day. You would have to. A new episode would come out every like Sunday or
like
whatever.
you either had to wait until it's all out or just watch it as it's going.
Right.
Well, which basically means to get Disney Plus.
So it's whatever your preference is. Do you want to binge it all like in like a day or two, or do you want to like watch it and be patient and wait?
Yeah, it's like I guess like it's different like how you watch it.
It depends what you want to.
Do you watch a lot of shows, Anthony? Or?
I watch here and there, but not as much as I used to. I could say.
Yeah, I feel like me and Sean are more like maybe like TV nerds in a way. Like we're like into shows and like we like the fandom of it and stuff like that.
I like more movies.
Nerd is a good word, by the way. I mean, it's 2020.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny how like nerd used to be like a word that like people would like portray. You get like beat up by like, oh, it's nerd. But like now it's like
I consider it
cool to be a nerd.
Yeah, now it's a compliment. Like now, like it's cool to like all this stuff.
It's cool to like it.
Which is
like someone might consider this spear here with a rock on it. Maybe it's a bit nerdy, but I think it's actually pretty badass.
Yeah,
like
like
someone tries to break in your home.
Badass.
Word, I'm
I feel
into
fucking
stuff.
bad for them.
Yeah,
Where'd you make this?
I was like camping like with the Boy Scouts when I was younger. I actually called my name into it. Kind of.
Shit.
It's a terrible age, but I was like young. But yeah, I wrapped it and like made the whole thing and like
it's nice.
My dad like double wrapped it again to make it tight and whatever. But
dude,
it's definitely cool. Like it's like obviously it's just like based off an artifact. Like obviously I just made it myself, but it's still cool. It's like leather string. Like a leather string.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to be in the Boy Scouts too. I liked it at times, but then
I feel you. There's
camping
negatives.
isn't really for me. Even though
I feel that it's alright.
I do enjoy it at times. It's been I can't even remember the last time I went camping. It's just
facts. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, I
It's
maybe went
pretty
like
involved.
2 years ago with friends somewhere,
Yeah,
but
me too.
I want to go on like a new camping trip. I
Yeah,
would like to go with
just
you.
recently, because we live right near upstate New York. It's beautiful up there. We just Chris and I just went to the Catskills.
Oh my god, man!
And-
I should go with Catskills.
Yeah,
Should go.
we went to Fawn's Leap.
Bon's elite, man. If you're into cliff jumping, stuff like that, like that is the best. It's like, you know, maybe like a 2.5 hour drive. If you go during like the week, you know, you can find parking. It's like off a highway, you know. But like you get there, man, and it's like pretty epic.
There was a lot of people there too, just jumping off the cliff into the water.
It's a party, dude.
Yeah,
like you'll get like people from like New York City, like they'll literally be smoking hookah and like they'll be drinking Henny there. Like it's a party. Like, they'll have like a cooler. I'm like, whoa.
Playing music.
Like the whole family's there chilling. Like it's amazing. Like I only go there with like a few people, but it's definitely like a great place to like.
We were lucky with the parking too. We just squeezed into a spot. And
I know,
good.
yeah. I was just saying how difficult it is. You gotta go during like the week, or it's just
right.
It's just not happening.
I remember when we were walking back to the car, we saw these two or three cars that just ignored this one sign that said you couldn't park here, and then they got tickets. Like,
dude, I went there with my girlfriend like about like, you know, I guess a month or two ago, and like. We kind of squeezed into this parking spot and we got like a ticket, and it was messed up because like we were literally like we saw him get the ticket, so we had to like hike back up. We were like no, but you know we got a ticket. We still went, but
it's so annoying, man. I feel like it's so unnecessary. It's like, look, come on, I'm not gonna be here all day. I'm just here for like an hour or two. It's like, cut me some slack.
I know, and it's like it's funny because I guess it's not like a spot that's like a tourist attraction. It's more like that's why I like it. It's more like just like you gotta just go to it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's less touristy. Sometimes that's like a little better. You
and
know?
the hiking's fun. You know, Catskill Falls in the Catskills. It's supposedly one of the biggest waterfalls on this side of the United States.
The view of it is
it really is
incredible. Like I
need to go.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to travel.
We should go again.
My friend had a drone, Max, when we went. And he just got this amazing like aerial footage of upstate there.
Yeah, man. Like he like was flying that thing around. Like
he
was
for a movie.
sick. Yeah, you can film like a cool movie with a drone.
Great shit with that.
Cinematography.
I love a drone. It's just
music videos.
They're a little expensive. Sometimes you have to.
Well, on Amazon actually,
you can't really just fly them in the city either. You know, just there's a lot of restrictions.
Well, in the suburbs, you can get away with whatever.
Yeah, I guess no one sees it, right? You do whatever you want.
You brought up your girlfriend before, and she just got a little puppy, right?
Oh my god, I love dogs. Yeah, she has this it's like a Jack Russell. You ever see those? They're like those small dogs, like short-legged a little bit, but he's so cute. His name is Archie. Yeah. I gotta get a dog eventually, man. I love dogs. Cali.
Dogs I love my dog. Mia Bella. I love her so much. You know. She's such a great dog.
No,
Dogs are just, you feel the connection with them, right?
There's definitely something. Like there's definitely like a man bond, to, you know.
There's like some
you hear that like man to dog connection.
No, there is.
To humans.
I literally talk like me and my dog, like we have a connection. And I feel like most people can say the same, you know.
Like you feel like
you look in their eyes and they look at your eyes and
you feel like they understand you and you understand them.
Exactly.
Somewhat, they can understand. I mean, I say a word and my dog knows already, you know. Like,
with Patty, my dog, I'm trying to definitely bring him upstate. I never did that with him yet, but since it's going to get cooler soon, I want to get him hiking up there.
I carry him if he's tired. I love that dog. I put a dog on like my back.
Yeah, just like plenty of water for them and just, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Just bring a few gallons.
I guess it depends because they can get tired too, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't want to like kill your dog.
Overtire your dog.
I want to bring my bike up there too because you got like awesome like trails and places.
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking is scary too. It's crazy.
I've done it like maybe once, but like on Staten Island, so it wasn't like extreme or anything, you know.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I'm not like a Red Bull guy, you know, like going off cliffs and stuff. Like, but I mean, do you guys do any like sports? Like, what do you guys do? You guys like play anything or they're used to or whatever? You know.
I do like basketball, but I don't really like play it. Besides that one day I played with you just a few days ago.
Yeah, my friends just randomly wanted to play, so we've just been playing.
Almost got a heat stroke. It was hot as hell that day.
Yeah,
New York is a
humid
place in the summer, man.
No, definitely.
It was pretty bad.
I mean, I like running and I also like martial arts.
I like bike riding.
I practice martial
arts.
I
did karate.
But swimming is nice. I like
swimming.
I prefer cardio. Oh, we're talking about sports. I'm sorry.
Well, that's considered a sport.
In terms of like working out, like it is.
Working out is a sport. You can consider it.
Yeah.
I don't like the run though.
No?
No,
it's a different kind of thing.
Like running if like it's short term, but not like I don't like doing it.
Yeah, I know people who run like like miles a day. It's definitely good for your body though, you know.
Yeah, but too much of anything is never that good for you.
Not really. Yeah.
People die from jogging, you know.
Yeah. We're just talking about like camping and stuff, and it kind of just reminded me of
because we were talking about Netflix too. They just did this whole
Interesting.
Nature, Our Planet docuseries.
Oh yes.
That was beautiful, man. Like,
yeah.
I really love those.
What was the one we saw? The when they glow, the luminescent animals. It was like at nighttime.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Maybe in like the beach, it was like those like creatures.
It was in the Sahara, and you know. In the,
those scorpions
in the rainforest,
also glow.
they glow.
Yes,
yeah,
that is super cool.
Luminescent.
You could buy like
they
luminescent
showed that
fish.
in the movie Life of Pi. They did a little.
Yes, Life of Pi was
that?
a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
we talk about movies for most of this podcast sometimes.
Movies are great.
Yeah, dude. Because I
I'm
do want
into
to see some video game interpretation of movies. You know, I know we said The Witcher before. But
Well,
I'm trying to think what else they could do.
You
Zelda would be great.
Yeah.
You ever notice that like how video games are becoming more cinematic and more like real like?
Dude, I can't wait until
you know what I mean? It's becoming more like a movie than like a game.
I can't wait until it's like super.
Being
super
a part
real.
of like that whole production is great. Except in the nature ones, I thought they would be cool. They had this whole behind the scenes one with the Our Planet series on Netflix, and it's a lot of work and dedication.
Absolutely.
You're out there for like months and weeks, and
you gotta
almost like
camp out there too.
maybe almost like a year just to get this
and
shot
those
of
guys
like an
suffer.
animal.
Those guys suffer. They have to go through
around,
like
hunting,
jungles, deserts, terrains. Like they're getting.
Yeah, you see them. They're getting all like poison ivy and all these other disgusting things on them.
Yeah.
And, like, awful. I'm sure they got like sick like plenty of times.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's a lot of.
But it's like amazing. Like those guys really like get such like the most amazing footage.
Right,
in the
and
world.
it's worth it because like
Journals.
look what they get done. You know, yeah.
Yeah, those guys get paid well.
Some of them,
100%. They have to.
Not every photographer, but definitely National
deserve it.
Geographic.
But National Geographic,
Like guys who film that
big
kinda.
names like that.
I want to go to like Yosemite. You know, even if I'm not like trying to do a whole like documentary, like obviously not, but even just to go to those national parks and just get some really nice photography of the wildlife, there would be like really fun.
I would love. Yeah, I've been to a few national parks.
Going on a tour or something.
I went to Joshua.
Oh, Joshua Tree.
Yeah, national park.
Nice.
Oh, it's like so like mystical and like crazy, like just to be in like a desert, honestly, and like it makes you think of like a Jim Morrison song, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it was out like Riders of the Storm.
It's like a trippy like
Lizard
Pink
King.
Floyd song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What kind of? Well, that's something we haven't talked about. How about like music? What are you guys into? Like
Into it all.
You know, I'm not, some of the new music is alright. It's like it's okay. I mean, I do like hip hop though. I some of it.
I definitely
some
love
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely love like hip hop. I would definitely.
Punk is trying to make like a return again.
Punk is
There is,
rock
yeah.
is because rock. You know, a lot of people thought rock is dead, but
Rock
like
is
honestly,
dead, but
rock
it's
is
not.
slowly
It's coming back.
It never died.
No,
it's just it's
they
definitely
always
coming
say
back.
Yeah.
I mean, they say everything's dead, but it's not.
Yeah, everything's
dead.
dead.
I mean, I listen to new jazz.
Doing
you know?
some.
Oh yeah, I have
songs
a band. You know, my band's
Oh yeah, you are the
Silkstone.
band. Yeah.
Silkstone, we're an original like alternative rock band.
Oh,
Got
see,
some
there you
hip hop in there. I also have my own material coming out soon. It's a good time.
Stuff you wrote.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good time.
Yeah,
to do that,
it's a good time now because everything is shut down. So can't wait to play shows again.
Yeah,
you know?
best time to learn a new skill.
Love to play a show.
Dude, I remember. I saw your band pretty recently on Staten Island. I think on Forest Avenue.
On Forest Avenue.
It was
March.
It was definitely a good show. Like, it was.
Yeah,
that was the
we had a
last
good
show. I believe like a week, maybe like
It was the week after.
a few days before they were talking about COVID, and out of nowhere it dropped. But that was
Yeah,
like the
that's
last
funny, yeah.
concert I went to, man.
Yeah.
It was March 14th, so that week is
Yeah.
when everything shut down.
Yeah, man.
What else are they going to cancel? You think they'll cancel New Year's Eve?
Maybe,
They
yeah.
could.
So, like big events like that are definitely.
They
you
might,
know,
honestly.
probably continue.
will still
Probably
go.
just like shut. If they're gonna like
Shut
cancel
down.
that, they'll probably just shut down all of like Manhattan somehow. You know, because everyone just gathers there, goes to Times
Yeah, I mean,
Square.
I'm sure there'll be cops and like
A
trying
lot
to.
of yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I don't see it happening, but
Just
people
want
might still
2021
go.
to come, guys, please.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if this hits up next year or not, man?
It
but,
might.
I mean,
Honestly,
you
it
know,
might.
I don't
But
know.
hey,
the-
man, I've been saying
The Spanish flu lasted 2-3 years.
Oh yeah.
And then
But
the
we do have better
depression
technology to deal with it now. You know, like because we have like hand sanitizer and like
100%,
easier stuff to clean our hands and like more better ways to like
treat it and just
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
definitely better off a little bit now than you used
how to stay
be,
healthier and stuff. Yeah.
You gotta just take care of yourself, folks. Just get some sunlight. Adequate vitamin D.
Yeah, definitely,
Exercise. Watch your diet. Get a
Yeah,
balanced
definitely.
diet. Eat plenty of balanced foods. You gotta just take care of yourself, because honestly, if you just take care of yourself.
This is Anthony Callie's health ad.
You're fine.
Yeah, but no, he's right. I mean, you're right, man. It's always good to do that shit in general. I mean,
in general.
Yeah, I've been trying to with me, I'll be active, and then like I'll have like a week or two where I'm just like watch TV all day, sitting. But I definitely try to like skate a lot and like do like go for walks and go hiking.
It's good to get out. Yeah.
It is, man. We need to leave the country again. I keep looking at this guy here.
Oh yeah, from Hawaii.
You didn't get it from Hawaii though, but like
no, I got it at a garage sale. But I definitely, have you been to Hawaii? Like tropics, stuff like that.
Like senior trip, yeah, that was fucking crazy. You guys could have went.
I know,
yeah.
I went to
prom
instead.
Went to prom instead. Prom is something that's an interesting topic. I think it's a little overrated. How do you guys feel about it?
A little bit. It's just a memory, I guess.
Prom.
Just
like the concept.
Oh, I actually never went to prom.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wasn't like. I mean, it was cool and all, but to be honest, yeah, I feel. Yeah, I went with the girl who I was dating too, and like I feel like it was like little. Like it was on a boat. Ours was. I mean, you went to.
Yours was on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah, St. Peter's had one that was like on a boat, and like
yeah.
It was kind of cool. It was an interesting vibe, but like I'd rather have just like went out with like people I knew and just hung out, I guess. But
yeah,
it's one of those like classic. That's like the most classic movie thing I've ever seen, right? Like prom, high school prom, like you know what I mean, like.
It's a little overrated, but also it's just another memory, I guess.
No, yeah, it's fun to have an experience like that. You know, like it's definitely fun to party, man.
I wasn't too upset that I missed out of it. Like I didn't like think about it much.
Party.
Yeah, there's always parties and stuff.
When you're in high school, you just want to party.
You didn't go to Peru, did you?
No. It's funny. Like I wish. I'm like people probably think I went to all these cool spots, but no. A friend who went to Peru, my friend Sean, actually like got me that as like a little gift. Shout out to Sean, thank you. But yeah, it was definitely cool. Like I love that like artifact. Like I don't know. Yeah, I studied like a bunch of anthropology in like college, so I definitely was like into like just like different cultures and just like like learning about them. Like Peru was such a fascinating country, so it was definitely cool to learn. Like my teacher was he went to Peru like a bunch of times, like every year he would go to Peru and do like artifact work, and it was kind of funny because when he gave us like our school book, our textbook for the year, he was like, look who wrote it, and I was like, looking at it, and it was him. No, I'm talking about college.
Oh, college.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he used to talk about didn't he talk about like something about Peru? Like
I'm sure he did at some point.
He was a very cool guy. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was just cool to like learn all about that.
Yeah, we just gotta try to travel more,
Yeah, no.
You're talking about where were you? Somewhere in California?
Oh yeah, I talked about Joshua.
Joshua
Tree. But I went to LA. Yeah, in general.
Yeah, that's fucking.
My girlfriend she like went to school there. She went to Emerson and like she.
Oh, she did. Oh,
yeah.
So
she
gave you a reason to
film
actually
school.
go.
Yeah, I went for like 10 days, man. Like, it was just the best. Like,
that's awesome.
Everything I wanted to do, I basically hit. I went to Venice Beach, skated. I went to the desert, like driving out in the desert. I went, like, I camped in some like woman's backyard who like makes like spiritual soap. Like the vibe.
You know,
it was cool.
You have two lizards that are born.
I have a bearded dragon, from Australia. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool desert to go to. And then I have a leopard gecko, which is from Afghanistan, which would be beautiful too, man.
Oh, that's where they're from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're from like the Middle East area, like Afghanistan. Yeah, man, I'd love to just travel like the whole world at some point. I mean,
yeah,
me too.
I know that's like the most cliche thing to say, but it's true, man. I mean, it's shit's fun.
I got a crested gecko. He's a cool little dude.
Do you know what country or region they're from?
I'm actually not sure.
Oh no.
But the way you have to take care of them is that they don't need too much heat, so it can't be like. I don't think it's the desert. Like it needs to be humid.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And he would spray his tank down. It's cool. At first he didn't really trust me, but now he lets me hold him and stuff, which is nice. And
that's awesome.
They're cute, man. Yeah, I like those little.
My
easy to take care of.
Bearded dragon, like they're very like easy to hold. They just kind of chill there. It's from Lord of the Rings. We keep talking about Lord of the Rings, but Frodo.
Oh, Frodo, yeah.
My main Hobbit friend, and
that's dope.
Yeah, I got her when I was like, oh my god, I was like 13. I'm like 23. Wow. They last for like 25 years, man. It's a good lifespan.
Yeah, they do, man.
I'm gonna be like a little older, obviously. But I'm gonna be like, I don't know, like 30.
Depending on how long mine lives, he'll outlive my dog. I hate to say it. But
man, I feel that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They live a while.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, dogs have like a. I mean, I think they're average. Yeah, it's like 14. Some dogs shorter.
If you make it 16-year-old, like you're like 100 years old.
Yeah.
What is it? 7 for every year.
7 for every year.
Yeah, it's like I mean that's just like an estimate, I guess.
Right.
I guess it makes so like by the time. So how old's Patty then? 4,
He
5?
is 6.
6 times 7.
So he's about
Right.
50, 40.
Yikes! It's so weird to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my dog's
is.
5.
I try
so
not
she's
to,
like
but like,
35.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean give them the best life, man.
Exactly.
Live it up, like
I get emotional when I look at my. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah,
one day,
me too.
like.
Dude, I get emotional when I look at my like lizard, and she barely even looks at me. So I mean, what does that tell you?
Well,
But I
that's,
can imagine.
So
A dog's connection.
What else is going on with you guys? What's happening?
Just trying to survive the fucking COVID.
You're
Yeah.
trying to make some new music lately, stuff like that. I mean, you're
Yeah.
always making music.
Yeah,
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 we're just
man.
making some
I'm trying
music.
to do new photography shoots all the time.
Trying to draw.
Just recently, the three of us. It
Watch
wasn't really
anime.
like a
Do
shoot.
creative stuff.
We were just fucking around with it, but we hiked. Not really a hike. I don't know why I keep saying that, but
Take
It
a
was,
hike.
it was a little hike.
from
We,
the
like,
park, you go down this. There's this rope that's probably been there for like years
Vertical.
now. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It was
so
pretty.
dirty. Yeah.
What
Damn.
exhilarating.
It was tiring.
And we
Yeah,
went down to the
exhilarating.
beach and like went to Fort Wadsworth and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
great place to just smoke and chill and we took a lot of like nice pictures there. That was
Yeah,
fun.
a lot of nice pictures.
Yeah,
It was good
with the bridge in the background always makes a
I
great
can
setting.
look back on my Instagram like story and like go back like mad far and see like Sean posting pictures from like us just like in general like 18 like posting pictures like holding Sean's dog and like a
yeah,
lake.
man.
Oh,
Just
man.
like, yeah, I mean I've known you guys for like a while, but by
For a
now
long
I mean
time.
like, I know we talked about it in the beginning, but I mean it's just insane when like you know people for like a long amount of time, you know.
Yeah, I still know
It's
people
interesting.
since like elementary school. You know,
It takes a
Yeah.
long
It's
time to
interesting.
learn about
You know,
a person.
Friends do come and go, but it's like definitely a natural thing, you know. I mean, it just happens in general, but it's definitely cool when you have like friends for like a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's
Absolutely.
crazy. Like I know people who've known each other since they were like kids and they're like full-grown adults. It's like wow, like that's a
Yeah.
history. Like you like learn so much from
You learn so
just
much
each
about
other.
them.
And
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
It's true
Takes a long time.
friendship, man.
Yeah,
Family.
friendship's a thing. Yeah.
Friendship's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because like sometimes people that aren't your family can just kind of become your family.
Exactly.
You know, it's really who's
I
there.
agree, man.
Friendship is a
Family's
relationship.
really who's there. You know.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. You know.
So you got family relationship, friendship relationships. You
Yeah,
got
you got-
romantic relationships. You
Yeah.
got work,
Could be
career
overwhelming,
relationships.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to be like a social being. Humans are very social, but it's definitely like it can be overwhelming just in general.
It could be, yeah, because it's hard to.
Sometimes you're
maintain
staring at your
after.
phone for so long, and you're just like, I know what everyone's doing. Oh my god, like I can't do this. Like,
What am I doing? It's like
Yeah, then what am I
you're doing is what you're doing.
yeah, I don't even post that much. Like I'll, like once in a while, but I'm mostly like a story guy. You know, I'll post like a picture in the story, in like my story or something like that.
Oh,
It's
we're
mostly
talking about
just for-
social media now. Well,
Yeah, it's mostly just for me though. I just like
Right,
it,
it's an
like,
expression of what you want to put out there.
Yeah, I try not to get too into it, but
Right.
it's, you
Well,
know.
people get very, very into it.
But if you have a business, if you do photography or music, it's definitely a good,
Well, it's a
good way to
different
branch
angle.
out.
It's an
Yeah.
art,
It's a different
it's
angle.
not easy to get started up, but it
Well,
takes time.
I'm a fan of the DIY. You know, just put everything you got into it, make it happen. If you
Yeah,
want,
man,
if you want
yeah.
it to happen, you know.
You'll be touring
It's
one
hard.
day, bro.
But it's
Yeah,
worth
man, do
it.
music and stuff like
You
that.
got this.
One day, well, after this COVID, man, and you too with all your stuff.
Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, once
And you
all this
too,
is
man.
over, I'm sure we
Yeah, I
get
gotta
on.
get back into my
back on
art
the
and stuff
roll,
like
yeah.
that.
Well, we got all the time now, so
I
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I had
yeah.
a decent summer. I don't know about you guys, but like,
it
Yeah.
was decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Made it-
definitely
made it
liked going
worthwhile.
on day trips and stuff like that.
It was
Like that's
fun.
pretty much what I was like doing. But I'm excited for the fall. Mostly
yeah, me too.
not
it
for.
was
I mean,
pretty hot fucking summer too.
yeah, I haven't. I went
It
to
was
a
pretty
bunch
hot.
of bars. And, I mean, not a bunch. I've been to like maybe a few outside bars in the city just for like the fun. But
Yeah,
yeah, I feel like now I'm more into like wanting to go like upstate or drive somewhere a little far away. So it's like more fun to
Maybe,
like
man.
go on
you gotta
trips.
get out sometimes.
Get away
You gotta
from,
get
all
Yeah,
the
it's good to
people.
get away. Yeah,
Get away from me. No, just kidding.
I mean, but for
6
real
feet.
though,
But
for real though, you need to be out sometimes.
yeah, man, definitely. It's just
Can't be all cooped up in your house.
Cabin
No.
fever's a real thing, man. Yeah,
It really
I mean,
affects your mind.
I mean, definitely with COVID, a lot of people lost their minds, low-key. Or just, you know what I mean? Just
High
in general,
key.
like, staying
People have lost their
inside.
minds,
Yeah.
lost
What does
their
your-
life.
Bracelet say?
It says, "Fuck yeah, I love animals."
I'm fucking with it, man. We were just talking about dogs earlier. I was like,
Yeah,
jumping
nature and shit.
topics.
That's
Where'd you
cool.
get
that?
I like that.
Got it with my dog.
Oh,
when I went to the vet, yeah.
We support dogs on this podcast.
My dog had a surgery.
Rights.
Animal rights all the way, man. Like I definitely.
Where'd you
love
like your vet? You said that's
my
fun.
dog
That's
had
a cool
surgery.
vet.
Yeah, my dog had surgery. She had like a cyst on her back that grew and got bad.
Geez.
So it wasn't. Thankfully, it wasn't like
Yeah.
too cancerous, so we got it out of there. But
That's sick.
But I got this when that happened. It was great.
Yeah, I love
She's
animals. Like I used to work at the Staten Island Zoo. Actually, I was like a docent, and I would just like.
Yeah, Staten Island Zoo was cool.
Yeah, I would just like hold animals
Yes.
and show people and stuff like that. Like, I
Speaking
love
about
that.
like cancer, man. Fucking poor Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther.
Oh my god, dude!
Rest in peace.
When we talk about
Great
Marvel,
actor.
I was
Man,
about
that's
to talk
wild.
about Black Panther.
I know. I
too.
almost forgot to mention it.
Dude, that was a great, like
That was a good movie.
I know you're a big Marvel fan. I'm not like the biggest into Marvel, but honestly, like when I saw Black Panther, I was like, wow, like that's like incredible.
It's different. It's
So, yeah, man, it's like, and he was like, it's great to see everybody on like like Instagram and like just social media, just like shouting him out. Like he was really like cool guy, and it's amazing how he like pushed through it because like he had it during like while he was filming those movies.
Yeah.
and, like he
Oh,
looked
man.
strong and like he was. Yeah, man, it's
It's
just
definitely
crazy.
inspiring, man. It's a shame because he
Another hero.
had a
At least
whole
he
life
lived.
ahead of him to do like so much more.
But he did what he wanted. He lived
Yeah.
what he wanted to do,
He did.
Exactly, man.
and that's why we remember him. He lived his life.
So, do you guys have any personal heroes?
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm thinking my first like hero I would say is probably Steve Irwin. Honestly, I was like definitely, as I was talking about earlier, love animals, and he was just so inspiring. Like he had so much like enthusiasm and just the determination to like save animals. Yeah, it's just amazing.
Give you a
man. He did
different
all that.
view.
Yeah, and
And like what he's done for like conservation in Australia and like.
now his kids are taking over.
I love. Oh my god!
Yes.
I'm
It's so
obsessed. I
cool.
love them. I
It is
love Bindi,
amazing.
and I love like. She,
I
like,
love
posts.
that family.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with that family. It's funny. I actually sent them a letter when I was really young, like to the zoo, and they sent me back like a brochure and like of this the zoo and like a map. I'm just looking around if I can find it, but either way, it's just yeah.
You look up to any like musicians and stuff, man?
Absolutely. I am already
Hit
thinking
us
of
with
a
it,
few.
man.
You know,
Hit us with
obviously, like guys like the old classics, kind of like Hendrix and
Yeah, you're a classic rock. guy.
like the Who or any honestly any kind of musician or artist or creator. This inspires me to want to
Mhm.
create and want because if they
Yeah,
can do it, so can you, and if they can express who they are, so can you.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. It's all about, and that's where the inspiration kind of comes from. It's like that these people they were so courageous in their demeanor, like so you can also be
Yeah.
very courageous with what you want to do.
Yeah, man. They got what they wanted. Like it's amazing.
They did
Like,
what they wanted.
They pushed. Yeah.
And they were very passionate. Chris Cornell, even modern day artists, actors inspire me to want to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the same, man.
There's a lot of professional photographers I look up to, as well as even content creators on YouTube.
Exactly. It's all
Yeah.
very inspiring.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
people who really like make it like their own thing and like are like creative. You know what I mean? Like it
And aren't
stays
even-
that way. It's like really cool to like see that.
It is, man.
Definitely in like a world where like now there's like so many artists and so many
Right.
things that you
There's
could
so
literally
much.
search for art and pictures and photography and music for like ever. You know what I mean? Like
Forever.
you could
You can
yeah.
never run out. But
It's
that's
kind of a good thing.
Quality and quantity also is another topic.
Yeah, definitely.
Where
yeah.
a lot doesn't mean it's, in your opinion, good, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's all subjective
of course.
as well.
Yeah.
But that's what I
Sure.
like because these artists or these creators, they just put it out there without any concern whether or not people like it.
And that's like the
And
most
that's what's
rock and roll
courageous.
thing to think of, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Guys, you have very open minds, and I'm glad
Well,
you were
thank
able
you,
to come
sir.
on this episode. Chris, Anthony.
Thank you for
Yeah,
letting us
it
be on
was
here.
definitely a nice chat.
We
should,
we
man.
get along.
Good talk.
We'll do this again. Yeah.
dude, 100%.
I'm down,
I
man.
feel like we kind
thank you, man.
Thank you.
of. So, before we go, do you guys have any last remarks? Just closing words?
Just for
Stay
everyone
safe.
who's watching, stay safe. Just keep watching this podcast. Keep supporting
Subscribe
people
to
you know.
Sean's
Thanks,
channel.
Thanks.
Swipe up. Right?
Follow Sean on his Instagram.
Yeah. Yo, I heard Anthony, you have an OnlyFans, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
you
go.
can find my
Anthony's
nudes on
OnlyFans.
there.
But
Yeah.
support Silkstone.
Silkstone at Silkstone. Instagram. Zypher.Cali on Instagram.
I'll keep doing my art.
And remember,
work on my.
your drawing.
Yeah, just do. Yeah, I definitely want to put more together and have post it and stuff like that more often. So and skate and just.
What's your Instagram?
Do me.
To follow you at.
Where
can you find you?
At Walks with Trees.
Yeah,
you just made an Instagram, right?
Yes, I did. It's called Zypher.Cali.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go. If you want any information on that, and if anybody needs help with music, that's also something.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Thank you so much.
Background music for your videos, you got that.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything. Audio engineering, whatever you need.
And to get the best podcast, gotta go to Sean.
Thanks, man. Last words for me, like I mentioned before, today is World Suicide Prevention Day. So if you guys know anyone or yourself, are going through something and you're just, you feel like the world's against you, especially after this fucking bullshit year.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone. Just realize that, there's been times, like I've mentioned it, where I was at my lowest points, but, I'm glad I'm still here. And
Hell yeah, man.
I got through it because of friends and family, and don't be afraid to reach out to those people in your life that you love, because they'll always be there for you.
Always reach out.
And don't be afraid to express your thoughts and opinions if people don't want to hear it.
Yeah, man. There's always somebody that,
goes back to Chris
that will
Cornell.
listen to you.
There you go.
Chris Cornell. Even though he passed,
just realize your worth. I don't care what people tell you. You just got to realize that there's so much to live for, and if you open your eyes and just open your heart. It sounds a little corny, but it's the truth.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you. This has been Actually Anything. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, bye.